Alright, it's time again for the oxygen not included. Let's resume the game. And we're still on the highest difficulty, of course, without any care packages. On the beautiful beta moonlit. So nice and serene there. And it's rough to start out if you're trying an all achievement run there. That's what we did, and that's what we're doing. And now we're just waiting for the Arbor Acorn to mutate. Doing various vanity projects. But we could work on other things. We could work on other achievements. Because we still need to get all the artifacts there from the other planetoids. And yeah. But one colonizer is on the way back. Refueling. They need fluids. They need fluids for liquid locks. Because I'm not a fan of the polluted water. It works to submerge an electrolyzer doing that, but it will overheat very quickly. And I want something that is a bit more resistant. Probably if you do naphtha and petroleum, then the thing will never ever overheat, because you run the pipes there through the water pipes. The water that is coming in will cool everything down. Probably. I don't know. But yeah, that is here on the what's it called, planetoid. And that's how we left things here. But we're gonna come back, and we're gonna fix this horrible situation here. But until then, that thing can chug away, and maybe lower the water level just a tiny tad. But yeah, that is that here. Good. Let's go to Chilila, where things are going better. But the pip here did not plant the sudden critter trap. I don't know, that must be a glitch, because I don't know what is going on here. I checked everything, there is no plant, the pip can reach the tile, ethanol liquid, there is the right atmosphere, there's nothing here blocking the pip from planting. We got the sandstone here, same as everywhere. Temperature is within range. There is no reason why the pip would not plant. But, yeah. Also, they died. But they did have a chance to plant this. So I'm not sure. I'm not sure what to do here. Just leave 5, I guess. Just leave 5. Could do nothing here. Could try and continue on with the planting over here. Maybe it works there. But yeah, that's probably what I'm gonna do. So these guys, what are they doing, and what do I need to do here? How much steel do we have? Just a little bit. Trying to do that here as well. Let's take that out. Whoops. What is this lag? Random lag. Good. Going here, we're gonna build another recreation center just for this one duplicate there. What about this water? Got enough? Insufficient resource carbon dioxide. So how do you make carbon dioxide bottles? Is there not a bottler or something? Ventilation, gas, canister filler. So how does this work? Automatically stores piped gases into canisters for manual transport. So that's what you need there. But I don't have the resources to build this. Canister emptier? No, that's not what I need. So probably the right call. Oh, get lag. The right call is just to build a gas tank, and then fill that up with carbon dioxide, and then deconstruct the tank. Good, but I would love to have this constructed here and then deconstructed. So that's how you start a recreation room. You take this ugly building here, the gas reservoir, and then you build it in the recreation room, like here. And then you fill it up with the carbon dioxide. And then when it's filled to the brim, you deconstruct. And how much carbon dioxide does this need? Probably not much, right? Carbon dioxide 50G is inside. Let's look at it in the database, because there it says it exactly. 1 key per use. 1 key per use. That is a lot. 150 keys, so 150 times this will be used as 150 cycles. Not a fan. Not a fan. But if that's what we gotta do. For 150 users only. Good. Can we do 2? Maybe. Let's put one here. And the other one there. Deconstruct that thing. So for the time being, why do I want a liquid lock here? I don't know. Or even a vacuum lock. There's no need for a vacuum lock here. There is no need. Good, we're going to deconstruct that. Here's a vacuum lock that is actually needed. This room is, look at it, a miscellaneous room, because we don't have a door, of course. Let's get a red gold trim door here. There we go. And how many plants are here? Only 3? I think I'm gonna get a pip here. Plant some stuff. Could plant over here. And then 4 tiles down. Don't know. Probably, but that is definitely more vanity stuff. Now let's look at the achievement stuff. Here the trees are grown. Good. And here we're building something that can irradiate plants on a more regular basis. If we look at the radiation, is very confined. Just how we like it. Good. And these are growing branches. So we only have 4 trees. And that's why we still don't have a mutated arbor acorn. 21. They just don't want to mutate. Makes me sad. How much is in here? 15 key, good. So that is still going nicely. What is all this? Mercury, naphtha, ethanol. But the ethanol and the polluter is all squished to the left. Can I reach it? That's alright. So why is this not working? Probably temperature problems again. Low radiation levels. Oh. Whoops. Oh, whoop-de-doo. What are we gonna do? What if we pour some radiation on top? Then radiation will freeze and nothing will happen. So I guess we need Wheezewords. Do we have Wheezewords? Excuse me. Wheezewords? That's not how they're spelled. W-E-E. How are they spelled? Ward seed is how they're spelled. We got 6 of them. Good. So if we put 1 in the middle, will that be enough? So what are the radiation levels here? Mostly safe. 26 rats. That is horrible. That is horrible. So if I were to put 1 here, put 1 there, and here, that is 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Those are all the 6 Wheezewords that I have. And that is how it would go. I guess needs must be met. Let's get the thing. Rocketry, shipping, automation, utilities, stations, furniture. Here we are finally with a flower pot. And from anything is good. Here, there, and there. And there and here. Oh, that sucketh though. That sucketh. Hydroponic farm deconstruct. And here it sucketh us as well. Hydroponic farm deconstruct. And guess what? It sucketh us here as well. Here it would work. This is the only space where it would work. Let's just deconstruct this stuff. Oh man. All for auto harvest? Is it worth it? And this is the wrong space. What am I doing? Here, yes, alright. And the last one probably will not grow either. Well, it can't be helped. I want this to work. Because vanity. So where is my berry sludge? 88,000, so we don't have. Good. Where is my colonists? Here. 0.4 seconds, then we're gonna land on Torpedo again. And then we're gonna grab some fluids. And then we're gonna go to the water planet and help that one out. We have enough petroleum for anything. We could even squish this over here. But maybe. This petroleum. Let's get some helper towels. I want to move all over. Good. So are they gonna do it, or am I just staring at nothing here? Somebody is coming. How many duplicates are here? 7? And they're mostly farmers. That is the problem. They're not really builders, they're more farmers. And they're doing a fantastic job. I just cleaned them out food-wise, and they are back up again. Over 300,000 kilocalories. These guys. Very good guys. Let's look at Maxado, where there's another great colony going. Just running the wheel here. Food poisoning? Oh dear. They probably ate a mushroom from down here. Oh wait. Am I allowing them that stuff? I don't even know. Let's see. Maybe they're allowed to eat mushrooms. No, they can eat fried mushrooms. And that is fine. What are the normal mushrooms here? Don't see them. Maybe we should disallow meal eyes or something. I don't know. But these guys are fine. Irrigation is lacking. But irrigation is coming here intermittently. Is all good. We have enough of everything. Deconstruct. So where is there no new water coming? Because it's coming intermittently. Good. This water here is empty as well. The pressure here is at nominal levels. As well as the heat. Good. And then I was wondering, I saw something on the YouTubes, and it was a very small natural gas geyser tamer. I mean, I like this one, but I'm looking at things sometimes, and I noticed, how the heck are they gonna cool it down? And that made me realize, how the heck am I cooling down mine? So let's look at this. 150C is coming out. Oh, there's no need, because it's only 150C. Ah. The gas pump sits in 150C, and we're only sending a green signal if the ambient temperature is high. Pipe is blocked? Hold on. These guys are not using up natural gas? Let's look at them. It's 2 of them. And natural gas intake is... doesn't say here. Natural gas 90 G per second. 90 G per second is good. 90 G per second. That seems like it's nothing. Oh, we're bringing too much. Oh, you have to build a ton of these things, right? Oh, man. 90 G per second, that is nothing. What the heck? What is the average output? The average output is less than we use. So we would need a buffer tank in order for this thing not to overpressurize. Because we're at 5 key here, overpressurized. Whoops. Man, I did not know. I guess needs must be met once more. We got the gas reservoir here. Got the copper ore. We can build it in right there. And that might be enough. Just build it in here because there's something buried there. Because there's something buried there. And I can build a lamp here. Can I though? Can I though? Probably can. If I'm invested. If I'm invested, I can. Alright, let's get the automation here going. We have a duplicate motion sensor that we're going to build up here on the roof. An automation wire from gold. Connect this up to the common lamp. It's going to be a mood lamp. And, excuse me. And then we need a fat wire. Power. Good. Conductive wire. Also from gold. Here. Not there. Dum, 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 dum. Good. Priority wise, I'm gonna do a 9 on the construction here. So let's start that. If we deconstruct something, it's probably gonna be a building. If we construct something new, we're gonna have a default priority of 7. Good stuff. So they come in here, building that wire, which means then I can disconnect that wire here. The power here will hold a little bit. Good. What am I doing here? Because I need a bridge for this to work. Don't I deconstruct this stuff? And get the bridge going. Do we have a little wire bridge? I think we do. This is a wire bridge here. And we're going to build it from gold amalgam. Up or down. Let's do down. Wire bridge. Go ahead. As soon as you can, please. And then the moon lamp there. Ah, I forgot about the music. I found new music. It's from a game called Dark Sun. Don't confuse it with the Dark Sun. Campaign setting of the Advanced Dungeons and Dragons. That is something else entirely. And that is something pretty cool also. But here we got the gas overlay. And we could make this area somewhat pretty since we're working here. Do we have the granite? We do. Let's start out here. Good. We're probably gonna leave it at that. Why is there a nosh beam? And what does it need again? I think it's ethanol. And very cold. Is very cold? Or it's cold. Let's call it cold. It's not very cold. It needs dirt and ethanol. So pips we don't have. Trees we're not gonna ship here. This nosh bean is gonna go off. Can we grab it? Can we grab it and put it somewhere? Probably. But let's not forget, this vent is overpressuring. And we don't like that much. So, this is what we're gonna do instead. Gonna get it all into the buffer tank. And hopefully they're gonna buffer enough. Storage capacity 150 key is good stuff. Good, let's go back to Chililla, where actually things are happening all the time that are super duper important. Because if this exchanges heat all the time and heats up, then the plants will stifle, and the one duplicant living here will not have anything to eat anymore. Right now we still have the pioneers helping them out. Their sleepy time right there. Soup carry and digability 609. And they're gonna stay here for as long as need be. And that might actually be quite a while. What happens if I mob this up? The water here will drop down. Will it destroy that liquid log? I'm suspecting yes. So I'm not messing with this right now. Good. Then there is a lot of stuff happening here. We got a sand again. Stick it out. We might get scalded, but that's fine. The secret reservoir somehow is broken. Why? Don't know. Could enable the auto repair and lose wolframite. Or I could just ignore it. I have no idea how this is so broken. Something here must have happened. My guess is heat leaked here because this liquid logs broke. Scalding! Yeah, of course. Because we were digging this. Good. We could also get the sand out there as well. And then we don't have anything to to stop this iron from coming out before it's 36 degrees. But that's alright. For the time being, we want to get the heat over here. Is the ethanol flashing and freezing all the time here? I think that is actually happening. The iron is at 134 degrees, which is good. That stuff here needs to happen. I need that heat over here. It's very nice. Should I get more temperature shift plates here? Nah, it's all good. It's all good. Is all great. 16 degrees. We have pips. Should do a pip farm, shouldn't we? That's what we really should do. We're running the wheel here inside of the carbon dioxide. That's not great pine. Too much carbon dioxide. So the idea was to get bees over here, which is not a big deal. And they're gonna go sleepy time. And suck up the carbon dioxide. So why not? Be tiny and wrangle them all. Good. Priority 9, of course. Help out with the carbon dioxide a little bit. Just a little bit. That's not much I'm doing here. And it helps out a ton. So, of course, is a good call. Now, we were doing this recreation center here. I know it looks like just 2 gas reservoirs that are getting filled up with carbon dioxide. But no, this is a recreation center. And once you deconstruct the gas reservoir, you're going to end up with bottles. And those bottles are going to fill up the soda fountain. So there's no need to set this down one tile. I don't know what I was thinking. So deconstruct. I thought maybe the carbon dioxide can gather here, and then I don't know what I thought. But maybe we can do this gas thingy here for some permanency. What's it called? Gas bottler. Canister filler is called. Maybe we could do that. But yeah, I'm lacking materials. Really lacking materials here. Good. I wonder if I could finish up this build here. Finish it up completely. Maybe. Maybe. They're gonna go in here and get scalded while they work there. Havoc is in a suit again. Good job. They probably went there to grab something. Good stuff. Maybe you can get a suit going as well. How about it? How about it? And what are you doing? Picking up the granite to build the stuff here that I told them to build. Which is good. Nope. They're not for some reason. Awaiting delivery granite. Because they like storing better? I don't know. Good. Carry. Go into a suit or... Maybe not. Let's look at the schedule. And... Where is this? All the way down. Good. Chillala. Soup carry. They're still gonna work a little bit. But it doesn't warrant a suit. So when this guy is done building this up, they're gonna go and drop the suit automatically. So it was only chance that they donned the suit automatically. But it's nice to see. Maybe we can build more even. Good. And then we can deconstruct here and there slowly. I need a double liquid lock here. And this liquid reservoir is kind of needed. Let's work on the double liquid lock. Here, and then we're gonna pump this area full of some gas. And pressure. We might have to... No, Kaari, why is it you? Why is it you working here? Run! Yeah, that hurt a little bit. That hurt a little bit. Let's put her here in the hospital for the time being. Good. Yeah, we have to repressurize this area. This is where we can gather food as well. Right, but the colonists should be home. Let's go to Automazon and fill the colonist rocket. Where is it? Autodriller Virgil also could land. Huh? Did it not land? Ah, we're waiting because we need to land on Torpedo, unfortunately. Yup. I completely forgot about that. What is the temperature? 50 degrees? Nice. Good. So we're going to build up the robo driller here. From steel that we don't have. Oh, man. Yeah, we're shipping over all the steel that we produce right now. That's not great, Pine. Let's not ship the manufactured material steel. Good. So let's not ship anything manually. Right. But we do need another robo miner. The colonists are waiting in space. What is the overheat? Plus 50. Let's do the iron. If it breaks, don't care. Good. Did we deconstruct the temp shift plate there as well? We did. Good. Let's build up a new one. Right. And then these robo miners are going to mine out that regolith there. And then we're going to open the doors and let the rocket land. Good. Oh, this is intermittently running. Ha 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 ha. That means... There's not enough mercury in here. I mean, using mercury is dumb. Anyhow, but alright. What if I were to extend this pipe? Yes, let's extend this pipe. Just for kicks. What's the material? Cementary rock. Sure. Let's do it like that. Maybe, I mean, we have the system here already in place. Why is it out? Needs to get in. It's going in and then it's going out. Getting bridged on right into the loop. Liquid bridge. Good. And we're going to deconstruct all of that. Is it getting deconstructed? Liquid pipe? Cancel build. Are we building over here? No need. Go back to the pipes, deconstruct, and then we're gonna finally check out the heat. What we meant to do in the first place. Alright, 100 degrees. Where is this space where I'm meant to look? Here. So we're coming in at 116 degrees. And we're coming out at 90 degrees. After chilling down, we're at 100 degrees. This is good. This is going down very slowly because it's Mercury and because we have a lot of heat energy to absorb. And when these robo miners work, it's even more. But that's alright. That's alright. We have time here on the Travido. Every 10 cycles, this thing will open up. If the safety switch is on. And then the launch window will be opened once everything is mined out. Got a little bit of a system here. 25 seconds delay here. This is just the time needed to mine out the stuff. And then we have a little bit more of a delay. There's coming up a message telling us the launch window is open. And during the launch window time open, we can manually open these doors here and get the gunk down where it's getting chilled. And the heat energy is hopefully being used up. Well, a lot of it is getting just deleted here by this huge chill area. But that is the system. It's far from perfect. But the launch window system is perfect. Just not how I make use of the heat energy and how I chill down the rest. That's not perfect. That's just functional. That's what it is. Good, we're building this stuff up, and holy moly, where is my bridge? Rotate, put it in. Good. Then this will be completely filled up with mercury, this loop. A liquid reservoir, mercury at 50 degrees, that is good. It can spread the chill. And as soon as this is chilled down to nominal levels, then the wheeze boards will help out as well, chilling down, keeping these robo miners chill. And that is the idea. Good. And we need to fix this before everything here overheats to 275 degrees. Because that is the magical number here for the thermal aqua tuners made from steel. And if we had thermium, that would be a different story. But is alright. There's no need for thermium here. What is that? Nuclear waste. Well, whatever. They need to build this up. And the robo miner needs to mine. Let's let the robo miners mine already. We're gonna open this manually, even though the launch window is about to open. But it's still taking time. Good, we got some scalding. I suspect that is happening here on Cholula again. Because they're getting some resources out of there. So good. Here's the same thing. Did our schedule just start? Not really. But alright. We're going to... Why did you just go there, Jellyblub? For no reason. Oh no, you're doing the conveyor loader. Fair enough. I like liquid here, but... if you're working on the conveyor loader, let's not. Good, there are 2 beaters. Why is there only 1 beater? Wrangle some more. Wrangle some more. Help out with the carbon dioxide. Yes, Subkaari, you went into a suit on your own again. Very good job. Very good job. Just finishing up the builds here. Where's Havoc? Because they need to go into a suit as well. Oh no, you're gonna drop the stuff down. Let's drop it down here. Good. Where is the suit thingy? Here it is. Good. Get into a suit. Here we go. I'm just standing there confused. Grabbing the centimeter rock. Going into a suit. And helping with the build. Good. Where else? What else? Kind of want to clean this area out. Like so. Here as well. And the auto sweeper can do the rest. here as well. Clean the area out as best as we can. Good. Clean, clean, clean. All the builds are gonna be fine. Here as well. Let's look at the gases. Good. Here I still got some carbon dioxide, but that is why we built this one in. And we can finish this as well. Just opening the area up here. And the carbon dioxide can drop down and then later safely delete it. Good. We could get the gunk out and collect over here for more heat. Sure. What about sand? Filtration, medium sand. A, B, C, D, E, F. Filtration, sand. Let's get that out of there. Iron volcano is currently idle, so we can sweep the sand. Good. Yes, you're helping out. Good stuff. Here's a vacuum. Good. But not here. I hope we still have a lot of fluids. Naphtha and petroleum. Naphtha, yes we have. Petroleum is not in list. It is 16. Petroleum is running low, but 16 kilos. That's a lot of liquid logs. 0.1. I don't have to do that. I have default settings here. Copy. I'm pretty sure you hear me pressing the copy settings button. And is not taken. Is not taken. Come on. Hauling pot, copy. I don't know what's going on. Is my keyboard broken again? Maybe here? Am I on caps lock? Yeah, I don't know. My copy settings is broken and caps lock just broke everything. Ah. Come on. No, it just lags if I press copy settings. That sucketh. Gotta be honest. I'm using copy settings a lot. Here it works. Ooh, and the lag when I do it. Can I copy the settings of this building? Yes. Can I copy the settings of that building? Nope. It is broken. It is glitched out. Alright, alright. Gonna deconstruct the party line phone here. It has nothing to do in the Great Hall. I don't want to listen to duplicates yap on the phone while I'm eating. That makes no sense. What is this? Park sign is good. We're gonna look at the room. And now, room overlay. Miscellaneous room, no effect. Maximum size 64. Good. Maximum size 64. Where are we going to build tiles? I think here is good. Good place to build tiles. Here's a fantastic place to build some tiles. And here, this is still not getting deconstructed. Probably because the priority is so low. But alright, everybody is in a suit and eating. They're gonna get out of their suit pretty soon, automatically, without me doing anything. Hands off, which is great. But yeah, we did that. Naphtha is in there, none is in there. So drop it down. And here as well, enable the auto drop as soon as a duplicate is doing it. Errands. Shouldn't Jellyblob be doing it? Not allowed by schedule is the problem. That's alright. So now they should stand there and... oh, they don't like the ice? Oh dear. They just stand here and they put the suits in here. Of course, and this is still functional, but this is their off time. They're just relaxing here near the arcade. I don't know why they're not playing. A mingling. Don't know why they're not playing the arcade. Maybe they have done that already. I have no idea. Don't have a clue. But it's alright. Now they're going and leaving. And they can, because the automation here says once it's time for them to go sleepy, then the door opens and they don't need to don their suit. Genius. Genius. Good, but they need to do that next day and that as well. So we probably need to put them in a suit next day again. Run a jelly. I wish you wouldn't do that. So what is the thing that you're doing? Store. Store priorities. For the time being, we're not gonna let them store. But that is just for now. It's just for now. Because I have so many things to store that are inside of a hot environment. Dirt. Dirt as well. This is still idle. Dirt is... cultivable soil? Yes. Let's get the dirt out as well here. Enriched uranium. Depleted uranium. Refined metal. Let's get all the refined metal out of here. All of it. Good. What about the other environments? Refined metal and dirt. Good. And then we need to manually mop that up to that point. Good. And as soon as that shift starts, I'm gonna send them to the arcade again. It's sleepy time. It's sleepy time. Let's send them now. You go here and wait out the lag. You go there. Good. They're going there, donning their suit. Wait, what? Yes, it works. I'm just confused. I thought they had to don the suit when they go in. Just silly. Have to don their suit when they go out. Now I have a Casasaur back. Because I sent them too early. Poor guy. Deconstruct that. The gas thingies are done. So where do we have a gas collection? Nowhere, and that is the problem. So I'm not gonna do this here anymore, bees, because they drop solid nuclear waste here. And it might liquefy. It might liquefy. So yeah, let's not do this anymore. Don't like it. Instead I'm gonna put a gas pump here. And if this is carbon dioxide, can I put a gas pump here? Ventilation gas pump? I can. So here's way better. Put it there, only using up a little bit of wolframite is alright. And then of course we need a sensor. And it's just gonna be an element sensor just sitting there. If this is carbon dioxide for quite some time, and for quite some time just means we have a delay gate in between the thing and the pump. Delay gate, filter gate, here we go. It's called filter gate, but it delays the signal. That's why I call it a delay gate. It makes way more sense. And then we're gonna connect this up. Good, and if there is carbon dioxide for a while, then this pump will pump. Good, we're gonna connect this pump up to something. Right. And I do want carbon dioxide down here, below the pump. So that's why that thing is there. Gas element sensor, unbreathable gas, carbon dioxide, here we go. And this has power, but it does not have a gas pipe connected to it. Now, is there a gas pipe system in place already that we can abuse? Does not look much like it. The closest thing is that here. But yeah, it's not great pine all in all. Where is this all going? Is going here. Can we not have this a bit better? Yeah, I don't think so. All this long pipe here for practically nothing. Let's connect this up there instead. Stop that madness. Deconstruct the stuff. Temperature wise. Temperature wise, I think doesn't matter, right? Right. Good. So the carbon dioxide pipe will then bridge over everything. Good. Shouldn't the oxygen pipe... So I've seen a system where the player was putting bridges on their oxygen supply for all the base from top down to the bottom, and that has the effect that the base gets oxygenated from the bottom first. But we don't need that because we have continuous oxygen. We have so much oxygen that everything will get pressurized automatically just by putting in a normal gas vent everywhere. So there is no need for that system. That is why we're going to put the gas bridges on the carbon dioxide loop instead. Good. And because we don't have any other choice, we have to bridge over. We have to bridge over. But isn't it less bridges here than there? Maybe or maybe not. Maybe or maybe not. But here's definitely a bridge. Good, let's connect it up. Oops. Oops. And fill it up. Like so. Cancel and build. Easy peasy. Build it all up. And connect it up to the gas pump there. Right, anything else? I might deconstruct this pipe system here just because. Right, now this is all done. This is not done. Let's do this. Like so. First, and they're in a suit. Good. But I think they're not gonna do it quick enough. Let's look at their schedule. Quickly enough. Yes, schedule is almost done. That sucketh. That sucketh. Let's just keep on doing it, guys. Keep on doing it. Oh, I woke up poor runner Jellybob. Poor guy. What? Is time to run? Is time to run yet? No, actually, is not. But this is the only way I can extend the schedule for a bit. Priority 9. For just a little bit there. Let's look at the schedule. It's their off time, really. It really is. So they should not be working. I am a monster. Good, picking up the granite. Build it up, Havoc. You're pretty fast at that. Build it up. Good, someone is idle. It is someone in a rocket. Good, let's go to beta where things are actually burning. I'm just gonna trust these duplicants to go now. And it is their off time. And go unequip their suits. Totally trust them. That's why I'm still here and not on beta. Completely 100% trust. They're gonna do it. Definitely. Let's look at them. Just for a tiny bit. They're washing their hands there. Picked up berry sludge. They go and eat first. They're gonna go eat first and then they're gonna straight to sleep instead of going to here where they're supposed to unequip their suit. Tell you what. I'm gonna... Oops. That glitched me over. I'm gonna extend their off time a little bit. Over here like so. How about that? Just so that will work. When they're done eating, they're gonna do it. Now I'm sure they're gonna do it. Right, we did that. Everything is mopped up. I can land my rocket. Let's open the door. And the rocket's gonna land. I mean, they're waiting forever outside to land here. So we're going to flip the switch here as well. Now these things are going to shoot because that rocket platform says, hey, no, the engine is not something or other. Here, there's a red signal. It's not filled up yet, so shoot. Of course, it also sends a red signal when there's no engine there, but that's alright. It's fine, just means they start early. Gonna close these doors, and we're gonna close those doors. And it's locking. Good stuff. That was the launch window there. It's automated, but I did it manually now because we accumulated so much regolith, and I really needed to clean everything out. I don't know if the actual delay time is long enough for accumulating regolith 10 cycles long, and that is what this counter here is counting, the cycles between launch windows. But yeah. Alright, so here's everything going. That thing is still too hot. We did that liquid reservoir now. It evened out to 100 degrees. It evened out to 100 degrees, the mercury inside. And this is definitely not how I wanted it to go. This is definitely not how I wanted it to go. It needs to go around here now. It does not have a direction. Does not have a direction set. Good. Let's set the direction then. Or bad, rather. Let's set the direction. And here is a good place. As good a place as any. Liquid bridge, some insulated liquid pile deconstruct. Insulated liquid pile. That's not a thing. That's English words, but not English. Let's go here. View interior. And we could mop this up and everything. We're pumping out oxygen again. We're pumping out everything again. Why are we pumping oxygen? Because that's what the automation tells it to do. Alright, fair enough. Good. As soon as we have enough tiles range remaining, we go to Automazon, where it is way nicer to refuel and redo everything. Get the liquids. Even though I would love to get some mercury from here and put it in rocket, but I'm not sure if that's gonna crash my if that's gonna corrupt my save file. It's gonna crash my game on load up, and that's not great. Pine. Got some mercury here. We could get some mercury in. Can we get some naphtha maybe? How much naphtha do we have here? I'm pretty sure I have a big tank of dirty liquids. And here it is. Brine? Wait. There's a whole bunch of brine. But for some reason it wants the water and the naphtha only. So I don't know what that is about. I'm assuming that is not intended. That is not intended by the developers. And I hope when I'm done with my achievement run here and got all the achievements and I'm back to the latest version, I really hope that things like that are addressed. Because that's disconcerting. I want that brine. Also, what I want is a list. A better list here. We got the triage card and it lists all the duplicates that I have. Why does it not just list the duplicates here on the planetoid? That would be so much better, especially here on Chililla over there, where I only have 3 duplicates, but the list is horribly stacked, probably with the dead duplicates as well. Who knows? Let's see. Doesn't look like it. This looks like... Hold on. Digger tailor-made tactics. They're dead. They're dead for a whole long time now. For a whole long time. And tailor-made tactics 2 is already in here somewhere. So, yeah. This is a bit brutal. Good, but here we also need a pump. I kind of want to pump this cold oxygen into here. And I think I'm going to abuse a pipe for that. because all this extra oxygen from the other planetoid, or from the rocket rather, yeah, I don't think that's needed any longer. So let's cut it somewhere. Let's cut it here. Oh, we're getting resources. What's inside of there? Steel. Good stuff, but let's stop that madness as well. This has been going on for quite a while. Aluminum use, sure, but not steel. Not anything anymore. We got pip eggs already again. 9 of them. So we could restock here on Children, on pips. But I don't think that's necessary. So one project after another. Let's do one project after another. Good. We're still grabbing that stuff out of there. And what else is here? Salt. Here's also salt. Consumable ore. Consumable ore. Salt. Let's get it out. And what is this here? Glass. Let's get the glass out as well. And there's probably manufactured material. Yes. LMNOP. Manufactured material. Lag. Here we go. Just do everything. Get it out. This is looking way cleaner. Right. Then we have to decide where to build what. But that is for the future. For now, we're just trying to get oxygen here to pressurize the area so sweet wheat can grow. And I'm gonna have a couple of nature parks that we can harvest if we want to. Good. So we're gonna abuse the pipe that brought the oxygen from the rocket. Is that a good call? I think it might be. Right now this oxygen is at what temperature? Minus 27. That's because it's heating up or cooling down there from the ice. That electrolyzer is not pumping. And the gas pump is not pumping either. So the gas pump here is only pumping when this atmos sensor there tells it to take out some of the pressure. But the electrolyzer is not pumping because 3 duplicants are only producing so much water. And there is an even split here. No, there's no even split. The overflow of this pipe is going inside the electrolyzer. So currently, all the oxygen that we get is coming from B water, which is short for bathroom water. I'm not saying the P word. That's P. PP. I'm not saying that. I'm calling it B water. Makes so much more sense. Uranium ore. Let's sweep it up. I don't know how it got there in the first place, but alright. And is this system gonna work? We have to bring pokies next time we come here. And they're gonna be ranched up here. I mean, it looks like it's gonna work. Except we have too much water. How do we do this right? What if we split this water 50-50? 300 key. I think that could be a good idea. Except, of course, don't have metal ores. We have to waste good wolframite and good steel just to build up a mesh tile. Terrible. I mean, I could just have this door hang in the air. But no. Because we're gonna have small pokies here. And they're gonna walk around here, left, right, left, right. When they grow up inside of this tile, they're gonna be stuck in the door. That is all not great pine. So let's just use up the materials like crazy. But I'm not sure if we even need much more of the expensive steel or wolframite. Not too sure. Good. So what is going on here? Actually, I want this out. I want this to be a vacuum. A safety vacuum between there and here is what I need. Let's do this real quick as well. Ventilation. Little pump. And right. Let's put it here. And get a gas pipe going. and get a high pressure gas. And good. So this is highly pressurized now here, or sufficiently pressurized. But what is going to happen come time? Duplicants are going to harvest here, or just one duplicant is going to harvest there, and carbon dioxide is going to settle. Is there a way? Is there a way? Carbon dioxide pit here is the way, and that's going to accumulate until a cycle 7 million. Probably. I don't know. How much are they're gonna breathe out? Not too much. But it's alright, we're gonna pump this all in. A permanent solution is something I'm looking for. I want something that is infinitely sustainable. But that's just vanity stuff. Let's stop that. Let's stop that madness. Sukari, go and play with Havoc. Mingling. But are you? Are you really mingling? Don't know. Good. Why is this door closed? Oh, because I switched up their cycles and yeah. Good. Is not a problem. What if we do deliver suit? Will they deliver the suit that they're wearing? I don't think so. I don't think. Oh. That wasn't great, Pine. Good, they're gonna do it when they're done. But we're gonna bring them to their old schedule again. Because that worked better. What is their stress? That worked better with this cycle sensor. I fiddled with it until it was perfect. So, yeah. So now the door is closing. That means now they need to go sleepy time. No, now they're done going sleepy time. That's right. That's right. Good. Let's make sure they're really done with going sleepy time. No, I don't know. Oh man, I have to fiddle with this again. Probably. Bzzzt. Bzzzt. Repairing the suit. Repairing the atmosphere. The atmosphere is repaired. Oh yeah, and we will not have atmosuits here. This is just for working on the volcanoes. We got the reed fiber from somewhere else, and that's why we're building up this new and improved recreation room. Good. Let's get the door in as well, and more of that stuff. Music is done. Let's go some Darkest Dungeon. Good. Mop this up there. Pretty cleaning. 7 is good. That's good. That's good. Right. Then we're gonna mop this up as well. Good. Priorities. We are allowed to clean again. Good. So just do this whenever you want. And then when you're done cleaning, you're gonna go operate, not before. Good. Right, they're operating now. Let's stop that. Good. Here is a pip. Got a lot of pips now. And, I mean, I could bring them there and try plant that thing again. I could. Alright, let's do it. I mean, it's just gonna disappoint me again. What is inside of this holding point? Ethanol. Disable auto spill. Remove it. Good. Right, who's running? Jelly Blob is running. And there's cleaning to do, so what is happening? Tidying priorities, maybe? Oh, you're not allowed to tidy. Some reason. Oh, because then you repair things that are hot. That's why. But that's not happening anymore. So we can allow them. Good. Starvation. Chef Constructor Punk W444. Why? Oh, because you were doing something else. Oh, you're stuck in this. Full bladder starving. Oh, you're stuck in this glitch again. Ah. Why do you want to go there? This is glitching out now. I cannot tell you to go anywhere. Transit tube disable. Good, that's better. Now you're making a mess here and you're broken in animation as well. There's more mess down there. Let's mop it up. Right. This transit tube is glitching out. Or generally transit tubes are glitching out. Good, let's deconstruct. There is no need for them anymore. I already have that achievement. And I just built them specifically to get that achievement. So let's get rid of them. Since I had bad glitches, bad corrupting as well of the save file using transit tubes. There was a spawn ID error. Horrible. What a nightmare. But alright. Good. So what else can we do here? Right. Is that now working? It is kind of. I want to fill it up completely. Is there a way? Are we splitting up here? It's not. Let's fill it up completely instead. Deconstruct. That's gonna scald them. If they're not fast enough, if they're not quick enough, but that's alright. So only one of them is working now? Only one of them is working now. This is weird, because when it's done it should flush out to here. Cooling, empty type. Cooling, empty pipe. Eh? Cooling, empty pipe. It looks like it's not cooling. It's getting ejected. Should go out when it cools something. Should go out into here when it cools something, but it's not. That is so weird. I'll deconstruct this here as well. Oh, they're in a suit, so they're not even getting scalded. Good stuff. But let's wait here for a moment. Good. And then let it run. Says green. Now is working, but some of it got ejected as well. If we're going here, do we have priority? Or is it the zipper system? I think it's the zipper system. This is not good. This should be maybe bridging on. But then it will fill up like no tomorrow, right? The zipper system is somewhat good. This should zipper in here, maybe. Maybe that's a better idea. Let's do it like that. I've seen so many tutorials with this, so many builds with this. But nobody got a clue how this really works. Nobody's got a clue. But that's alright. We're going to build a liquid bridge here. And then we're going to zipper on into this reservoir. And that, of course, is the solution to a never stuttering thermal aquatuner. That's what we want. We want it to run continuously. Right now, I think we have an intermittent pipe block. Yep. Good, and that will help out the system. Oh, we're cooling down regolith. It's coming out at 106. It's coming out too soon. It is coming out too soon. What can I do? 130, turbine too hot. Turbine too hot. Farm plot inoperable, body temperature. Body temperature as well. We let this slide. Man. This should be self-cooling. Why was it not self-cooling? This goes down in temperature too much. What we would need here is a door like that, like so. Here and here as well. If I build it up now, it's gonna be a problem, probably. Also, we need to cool this down actively until it's done better. So this now is cooling down a little bit. Let's enable the building here for the time being. And here we got an even worse problem. This will never get cooled down. Is there a quick way to fix this? 2 thermal aquatunas. If we extend the cooling system to all the steam turbines, will that be too much? Probably. Probably yes. Good, we're running now continuously because we need to cool down the stuff sufficiently. But when we're not, I want this overflow system here to work as well. So that's why I'm building up that. But yeah, would be better to have a cooling system that runs through all the chambers here. Even though it's overkill. I thought the Wheeze wards would be sufficient. But if I don't harvest any regolith, then this will cool down too much and the liquid locks will break. So that's why I need doors in there, but I cannot have a door in here because the chamber is not high enough. So yeah, this is all not very well thought out, but alright. How many tiles do we have here now? Red balls. Burden 4 tiles. And let's see if we can run the rocket over to Automazon. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yes. Destination, change, Automazon. Good. Let's move out. We did not put anything in, but since we don't have a meteor shower right now, what did I do here? Is this the wrong signal switch? It is. This is manual and this is automated. Good. Let's open the doors, harvest the rest of this regolith, and launch the rocket. We can launch sequence, change crew. These guys, let's put them in. Doors are opening. Regolith is getting harvested. Other doors are gonna get opened manually, and then I'm gonna launch the rocket. View the interior. People are coming. Is this grounded? Why do we feel the need to repair this? Also, why do we want to mop this up? Damage overloading. Oh man. What the heck? Is this grounded? No, it's not grounded. Let's unequip the suit. Oh, the overloading. Hold on a bit. Because I want to fix this. And that here is the troubles. What the heck? What a mistake. Good. It doesn't matter. It is fixed and the regolith is dug out. Let's open the doors and begin the launch sequence. Good. Oh man. Coming here to break everything. It's alright. What is this duplicate doing? Don't know. Don't know. I've no idea. Good. Then we're gonna let the automated system take over again. And we're gonna close these doors as well. Zip. State is locked because we're not at the 10 here on this counter. Right, so what is the temperature? It's still too hot for the resort, but we're getting there. We're down to 110 C, and that is good. So now we don't have power here. Why? Why is that the case? Because we're using too much power, probably. Yes. Now, on beta, solve the power problem. Simple. Simple and easy. You get steam turbines, like so, and you put them there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Put them where there is room. You put them all the way here, and then below them is a steam chamber, and here is going to be a heat spike. That's it. That's all I have to do. But I'm not doing it for some reason. Well, I don't like that the magma is here. I want it to be there instead. But I don't think I can solve this realistically. Because magma is so viscose that it's just not flowing. Just refuses to flow. That is terrible. The only thing we could do is dig out everything else here as well. And then we have a little bit more flow because it's coming from there. And that is really all we can do. And probably gonna do it as well. Yes, I think we're gonna start digging everything out. Gonna start here. Dig out that stuff. And then I don't know. So the idea is that nothing of the debris falls down too much into the magma. Right here, for example, this wolframite is unreachable and so far down the magma. I don't like that too much. What I'm gonna do is get these mesh tiles below everywhere where I'm digging. So for example, here. And here we already got. That means we can dig there everywhere already. Good cemetery rock. We should just use obsidian for ladders here. Nothing else. Good. So let's get the project on the road. Project, dig out everything. Duplicants are gonna do it. We have enough obsidian. Here is a bit of a problem. That's alright. We can have 2 ladder systems there. Don't mind. Dig that out. Dig that out. Good. And that's just all in preparation to make my power system over here. Which is dumb because I'm working on this area. But it doesn't matter. I want all the magma that I can get into storage. Right. So we need some sort of floor. Here could be good. Here could be nice. Nothing's gonna drop down from there anymore. Unless I deconstruct my ladders. Probably not gonna do that. So ladders is what we're gonna do here. And go all the way down here as well. Go all the way. Hold on. Here we don't have a floor. So from here on out, we need mesh tiles from wolframite instead. Good. But aren't we gonna do the rest with pitcher pumps and then pour it out here using bottle emptiers? Maybe. Maybe. So we could do a mesh tile here and a bottle emptier on top. Just one. Alright, put it there. Bottle empty, plumbing, ceramic, like so. Good, and then we can do the pitcher pumps down here somewhere. They're gonna overheat even though they're ceramic. What if I had... No, I'm gonna... now we delivered the obsidian already. No, it's fine. Gonna go down here. We're gonna go down here. And start with a pitcher pump there. Plumbing, pitcher pump. Here is good. Or there. Here is good. Right. And then here we're gonna need more mesh tiles. Like so. Good, and like so, of course. That's gonna help out in time. There is more flowage here. It is touching duplicants? Who's gonna call it? Nate? No, Agent Fast Cookie. What are you doing? Ah, you're doing something there. That is not great, Pine Fast Cookie. Dig it out, and dig it out fast. Yeah. Very good. Hopefully that's not gonna happen too much. Because duplicants might die here easily. If they drop down and fall there, there's nothing I can do for them. It's just gonna be dead. But it's looking alright. But what you can do is prioritize every other, not getting them stuck. Here, 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 there, every other. Well, these definitely. Good. Well, not every other here. Right. That's all looking great. Let's go back to Chillila. The pump. Did it work? Did it work, or do we have oxygen inside of here? Let's see. Probably got some oxygen there. Yeah, we got some oxygen there. Good. This all is insulated. Why? It's deconstructed. We're gonna have an entrance into this build here as well. And we're gonna have marble tile here and marble tiles there. And this is then gonna be a recreational room. We could deconstruct this already. Good. And then should that thing work here, this pump, we're gonna get the contents into a bottle using a bottler. It's not called a bottler. It's called a canister filler is what it's called. But yeah. Are we gonna build that? And is it an industrial machinery? Who knows? Who knows? This is made from steel. So it's deconstructed, and that as well. Good. I thought we were getting more than 150 key of carbon dioxide from here on the first go, but I thought wrong. These guys don't have anything on. Sleepy time. Gas pump. Doing all that. Sweep errand. Good. Sweep errand. Is this allowed? Why is this not going? Alright. Yeah, we need to heat up the area. Heating up the area? Is there anything we can do? Probably not. Manufactured material? Probably not. We just have to wait until the hot iron heats up the area there sufficiently. Or the oxygen has come there. So I guess we're pretty much done here. We could start building up everything else, like the steel roof, the launch window system, the nuclear waste gatherage from the research reactor, Yeah, there's still quite a little bit to do here. And we can do this while the slow stuff is taking its time. Good, but it is disconcerting that I cannot deliver stuff into here because there's ice. There's nothing I can do but pump the hot, and I'm already doing that. Did I mess up here a bit? Kind of. What material is this? Not great material. So the granite instead. Connect it up like so. And like so. Cut this off. Good. Then we have more gas pipe here we can deconstruct. Right. Now they're doing the things. Good. We should start working on something else. But I don't think I'm done with beta. This chillage. Let's look at the debris. It's coming out slowly. Regolith? Why is it coming out so slowly? I mean, the temperature is alright, but coming out slowly. We're heating up this, of course. Yeah, I meant to go here and build a rocket, but there's too many other things to do here. Definitely. Too many other things to do. Let's look at a Tomazon rocket flight. 18 seconds, good. Where is it gonna land? A Tomazon Reds is where it's gonna land. And where it's gonna have a great time. It's gonna get fueled up. This is shooting. Good, what about this nuclear waste? 57 degrees, it's cooling down. Right, polluted water. Trees, we got arbor acorns a lot. Can we ship these out? And where they're gonna land? If everything lands here anyhow, why do I have the automation? Can ship it directly into there. Maybe. What is here? Iron ore. 2 scaldings? Oh, because we arrived. Good stuff. Let's fuel up. Go inside. And this here is all broken. Deconstruct the mesh towel. What is this? Steel? This is gold amalgam? Maybe we should bring some other stuff as well. So this is for Motido. And on Motido we need ore. Probably the most. Okay, let's look at Motido, what we need. We need the liquids, definitely. Petroleum and naphtha. Pressure damage. Petroleum and naphtha. Oh, this sucketh so much. Pressure damage there. Good. Petroleum and naphtha we need. And how do we go there fast? I don't think there's a way. Fastest way would be to gather the water intermittently. And that's what we're gonna do, probably. Right. We should do a canister something. Hey, hold on. Why don't we do a canister? Canister filler. What is this called? Canister filler. Why don't we do a canister filler here for this pump there? Why don't we do that? But did we not fill up a lot of canisters? Carbon dioxide, 4 key, oxygen 10G. Nope, not really. Not really. Can we bring more gases? Deconstruct that mesh towel. Deconstruct that mesh towel. How much gold amalgam? All these questions. Good. Let's get some gold amalgam here. Everything we have. Raw something. It's called a metal ore. Gold amalgam. Let's just bring all gold amalgam and work with that on the Botido. Not allowed here. Alert facility door. Let's allow them to repair that. Conductive wire damage overload. Hold on. Let's disable the auto repair. And let's not do that. How about that? Easy peasy, just suppress. Boop. Out of sight, out of mind. Very nice. Right. Liquids. Good. Just put the liquids in. Man, I would love to do the Botido Mercury. But I'm so scared safe I will get corrupted again. Let's just do naphtha and petroleum. Good, we got 100 key of liquid naphtha. That's probably too much. But alright. Liquid naphtha. And then copy settings. And then we got 100 key of liquid petroleum. Right. Are we filling up the berry sludge? Let's see. Errands. No pending deliveries. So we're out of berry sludge as well. Good. What about the power? This is intermittently out. Why is this even powered, man? Doesn't make any sense. Let's deconstruct these cords. All of them. And the refrigerator will suppress. Good. Refrigerator is just for berry sludge here. In this case. Right, then we're gonna get this polluted water out somewhere. That steel 100 key. Gonna sweep it up. Good. That lead as well. Sweep it up. And sweep up everything there on the ground. Because it's not gonna be reachable once I'm done again. Good. What else do I need on Botido? So, I guess I just need gases there. Oh, this is not Botido. Just need gases there. But that's not strictly true. Because I need ores, or steel, or wolframite to build doors. And I need ores for air filters or said doors. Because I want to get rid of this water fast. And the only way to do that is build an Escherfall here, and then after build an Escherfall there, and then after build an Escherfall here. It's the only way. Or I could make my way inside of here. So I had this idea of a pole for quick runnage down. But let's put instead plastic inside of the colonizer. Rat's colon. Let's fill it up with plastic. Storing gold amalgam 3 tons. Let's remove that. And instead get the plastic. Manufactured material. Plastic. All the plastic that we have. And then on Botido, what we're going to do is, we are going to build plastic ladders all the way down, and then the duplicants are going to be very fast climbing down here, and then they're going to be very fast going through a liquid lock into an atmosphere, and that is going to be this atmosphere here. A little bit of oxygen, a little bit of carbon dioxide, and then we're going to build an electrolyzer down there, using the water here, pressurizing the area, and then we're going to do an Escherfall, say here somewhere, down there maybe, granite, igneous rock, and when we have that, then we're gonna dig out all the graphite and graphite, and that is gonna be good. But how's this gonna look? I can't do anything. I can dig here, but can I put things in? How's this gonna look? And let's not forget, tiles will take pressure damage. Single tiles. So the nuclear waste here is good. Is good. So they're gonna climb down here. How's this gonna look? I want to paint it in, but I can't. And that sucketh. I cannot paint it in. Darn. Let's paint it in with the dig command, maybe? Good. So that is... But it needs to be 2 tiles, doesn't it? But isn't the 2 tiles right there? Do I not have to just... I can't picture it in my mind. I cannot picture it in my mind here. This is rough. Polluted water is there as well. I think it would just be enough if I dig down here. That will be enough. Because then the nuclear waste will be here. And polluted water will be on top. And then it just can go in here. Maybe. Maybe. We're gonna try. So are we fueled up for another try? We are. Good. Let's go inside to do our checks. Water, check. Oxygen. 5 tons only. Well, I want to say check. And what we can do here as well is extract pipe contents. Good. Colony lacks plumbing. Is that the truth? Or is the game messing with me? No, it's messing with me. Punk W444 is doing a great job. How much oxygen is this? Ah. We're getting the bottles. We're getting the bottles here. Nice. Good, so we have 4 key of carbon dioxide, which is enough. And we have a lot of oxygen there as well. Good. Now we're gonna finish this Great Hall up again. Wait. Can we move this up first? Thank you. And then the mesh tiles. What we're gonna use, iron ore is good enough. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now I'm wondering, should I bring some iron ore? We have 12 tons. Maybe you should bring 4 tons of iron ore. Oh no. 4,000 kilograms of iron ore. It is raw metal. Is that a thing, raw metal? No, it's not. Metal ore, iron ore. Let's bring it in. How much plastic do we have? 8 tons. Remove. 8 tons of plastic. Did we do the liquids? We have 3 tons of naphtha? No, it's 3.3 kilos only. And no petroleum. Guys, we need that stuff. We really do. Segmate is burned. What's going on with them? They are severely wounded. Let's get them into the hospital. Ineligible, and this list is too long again. Segmate. And here, Desirine. Nepolinus also needs some help, but is alright. So we got a cuddle pip. What happens if we don't deal with them? Age 9, reproduction 6%, change per cycle 2% per cycle. 2% per cycle. 50 cycles, and they're gonna reproduce. So they're gonna lay 1 egg before they die. So good stuff. Good stuff. So why then did this cuddle pip die over here? No idea. Glom properties. Genetic ooze. Body temperature. Diet. Hour tree thimble reach. decoration dirt, decor. Well, I think they're good. I think they're good. Right, there's fungal spores, dash of salt vine. Intermittently, I'm checking this Botanica analyzer in the hopes there's a little bit of an arbor acorn drop down here where it comes out. So sad. So sad. 22 arbor acorns, so the last one did not mutate either. I don't know, maybe I'm doing something wrong. Don't know. Extreme hazard. What else can I do? Maybe they just need a specific range. Maybe the game is mean like that. There's no way to read it up. I googled it, I read the Reddit. There's no chance. We're down to 55 degrees here, which is good. Almost got this farm done. Right, let's look at the interior. And we got less naphtha. Oh no, this is iron ore. Sure. Good. 4 kilos naphtha, and I bring it a little bit of time. Let's enable the auto bottle. I think that's what we're missing here. But the naphtha? I don't know if we have a well with a pitcher pump. I don't think we have. Nuclear waste, polluted water, mercury, naphtha, 190 keys. So they should do it. They should do it now that I enable the auto bottle. Good. This thing. Oh, we have a broken system here. It's not configured yet. Good. So the left one is controlling the power. Let's do this proper. Suppress the current and see what system is even using the power. Did not complain about the wonky setup. Did not complain because it's connected. I meant to disconnect this. Good. So what is going here and what is going there? That. So this system then there is only for massage. I need to cut this somewhere else. Probably have the whole upper level. Yeah, the whole upper level needs its own distribution. So where we're gonna connect it? Not sure what would be the quickest way to connect it. Let's find out about that. I think like so, and then this here can go upwards. Yep. Let's do it like that for the time being. We're gonna forget about it for sure. So what is going on in Chilila? Yeah, we're waiting on something to happen. That's not good. Start a new project. Right. Ladders, granite. All the way up. Well, that might be too far up, actually. So where we're gonna collect the debris. Also, the debris is gonna fall down here, but there is a little bit of room. We can collect debris here, right? Maybe. So scared that the liquid lock here will break if I collect up debris up top. But that's what I'm gonna do. Power. Shipping rocketry, there it is. No. I'm looking for a bunker door. It's probably in the base tab. It is. 500 steel. So we need a bunker door. Here is the closest we can build. Bunker door here. Bunker door there. That's how it's gonna look. And then... Yes. Then we need a regular bunker tile over there. Here. And this last tile is not needed. Good. And then stuff is going to drop down. That means regular tiles or regular doors. Gonna have. Hold on. Since we have the regular doors here, how do we enter this then? Don't know. It's not important. Important is that we reach everything with a robo miner. Shipping. Robo miner. It goes in 2 directions as well. So that is good. It's going to overlap a little bit to the right there. So here's going to go the robo miner, and we can make it from iron. And we also have to cool it down. We have Weezwards here. A Weezward system could be nice, but it's rough to do here in space. We would need a door. And when that door opens, it's not going to be a vacuum, right? Space exposure. Do I have a steel door where I can... Do I have a mechanized airlock where I can check this? Probably here on Beta. I have a ton of that stuff. But not exposed to space. Should I build one to check it out? Do I not have this here? On Automazon? No. Actually, I probably don't want to do that. But I have to have a good system in place. And Weezwards are fantastic. The thing is, if I have a Weezward here, below that robo miner, I'm gonna have helper tiles there. Can we have good tiles there? Sure. So if I have a Weezward system down here below the robo miner, and it's controlled by a door, then if that door opens and there's a vacuum, all the atmosphere will get sucked out. So that could... well, that could be bad, simply. Can we not build a mechanized airlock from iron? It's only steel and stuff. Do we not have tons of gold that we could send over? But a mechanized airlock is built from what exactly? Gold amalgam. Iron ore. Let's ship over some iron ore. Good. So what we're going to ship over now is arbor acorns. Arbor acorns on a seed. And the rest of the iron ore that we have here. Hopefully I'm not going to regret that. Because ore is very hard to come by. I mean, on Beta we're collecting ores from space because we have the meteor biome here up top. So we should have enough ores. See all. Ore. Not consumable ore, but metal ore. Electrum 100 tons, uranium ore 700 key, that's not too much. Aluminum ore 30 tons, copper ore 16 tons. Copper ore, this is all collected from space. Gold amalgam 30 tons is all collected from space. Good. Why is this dripping? Do we care? Nah, it's all good. It is all good. Except all this heat is not getting harvested. Because we're not cooling down these steam turbines. So sad. Let's enable this. But it will do nothing. Let's just deconstruct here. And there as well. Deconstruct. I thought because the steam turbine was intermittently running, maybe it will cool down to 95 and then a Weezward will kick in. But of course no. Good. Deconstruct this. And that. Right. Also, if you deconstruct a flower pot with a wheezewort inside, make sure it's not the last one that you deconstruct with a wheezewort inside, because then you have to put sand on top again. Let sand drop down on that tile, and then get a pip to plant the wheezewort again. You cannot just copy the settings. If you destroy your last one of this kind, flower pot with a wheezewort. Alright. Is this thing running here? Stuck again. How come? How come? Yeah, we're stuck again. This needs to bridge on. But then it will never bridge on, will it? How do I do this? I know now. Now I know. We gotta do a zipper system after the reservoir. Now I know. Good. Let's do it. Zipper system after the reservoir. And now we have a continuous flow. These guys are working all the time. Never stuttering. If you look at them. Cooling enabled by auto generation grid. Cooling, cooling. No pipe blocked anymore. Deconstruct these. And if anything goes here, then we're gonna have a zipper system there. And after the reservoir, that means the reservoir will not supply the cooling loop with anything anymore, but the overflow here will instead fill the cooling loop up to the brim again. Good, we're down to 112 degrees and we're coming in. Now we got some cooling to do here probably. And that's why we're having a hard time. What is the temperature there? 105 degrees, all good. All good. Just intermittently fixing up some systems here on Beta. And hey, we're done with that. Can dig that out all. Good. Can we dig out more here? Can dig out everything that is there. Good. Make sure to have the obsidian there. Fantastic. We can go here now. Let's let them do this. Is alright. Oh, we could go through here as well. Of course. And there. Let's go everywhere we can go. And that means over here as well. Good. Then when we go over here, I'm gonna build some ladders. Right. Actually, their ladders is also a good call. Looking good. Dig out here. Yes. Alright. Maybe we can free this volcano here. Good. Let's get more obsidian ladders. And go all the way up to that volcano. To free it. Free it, but good. Dig out this all. Dig out that all. And then we're gonna dig out the rest. Intermittently. Like so. Can we go here and dig this all out? I don't know. Is all good. Chillila. We already built this up. We already built this up for the future. Good. Bunker tile here as well. This is looking nice. Gunk is going to drop here. So how are we going to get an atmosphere inside of there? Probably cannot. Unless we make this... wider. Let's make this wider. Good. 4 tiles might be better. Good. Metal tile from iron. More metal tiles from iron. We need to enter here. And we can exit there as well. How high is this gonna be? I like so, probably. Yep. Good. This is gonna look fantastic. Pixel packs? Let's not go too crazy. Utilities, background buildings, drywall, granite. Good. Here's where the Louise wall's gonna be. And here is where a door is going to be as well. Door. Oh yeah, I meant to wait until I get my materials there. Good. So what are we shipping over again? Arbor acorns? Arbor acorns? Is this full of arbor acorns? It's full of arbor acorns and steel. Ship it out. Look at the rail. It is empty. Good. Arbor acorns. What else? All the... Did I not want all my iron ore to get shipped out here? Let's see. Ah, I put it in the rocket now for the other mission. Did I not? Aluminum ore. And the gold amalgam as well. Wolframite, we have tons and tons of the stuff. Ship more wolframite. Well, we only have 12 tons, to be fair. But 12 tons is enough. Good. Where is this? Refined metal ore. Metal ore. Wolframite. Ship more. Over. Good. What is the temperature here? 50 degrees. Good. Good. We're doing something here. No, but it did something on Automazon to fix the power issues that were coming up before. Good. Let's connect up this. And disconnect those. Good. So we have a dedicated power now for massage tables. And we have a dedicated power now for the bathroom. It's not just the bathroom, it's not just the massage tables. But they're split up. And split up now. So what is this? Gas pump? Very cold? Man, this system is just working nicely. I don't know how this can work so nicely. No, it's stuck as well. -5 degrees here. Is this alright? How did I do this so right? Beautiful. This is crazy good. We have a mix of liquids. But then the right liquids are flowing all the time. Crazy stuff. Good. Should we do anything else here? No, the arbor acorns are trying to mutate. The ores are getting shipped out. The colonizer has all the items. And we can stop that madness here now. Good. We have iron ore. And we have naphtha 100 key. And we have petroleum 100 key. Let's go. Good. Crew, let's go. Change the destination to Watido, which is 11 tiles away. It says 10, but it is 11 really. Let's go. And then when we're there... Oh, we're not there yet. We're not even going there yet. Acknowledge warnings. Fueled? We have a fueled warning? Acknowledge warnings and begin launch sequence. Good. Then we're gonna say not only crew. And is alright. Venison examination. What's going on here, by the way? Carrie is sitting there and breathing. That is over there. Good. We're building it up. In space. And we need to wait on the door. Good. And then we're gonna fill this up with some kind of atmosphere. Probably hydrogen. I should have shipped over some helium or something, just for kicks. But I'm a bit scared that my save file gets corrupted, messing with the things that are not in the game actually. They were modded in, but it's alright. It's alright. Good. Everything here is going great. No power? Huh? Oh, this is connected to the gym. That's alright. Good. Do we have a battery for the gym? We also have a battery for the gym. Crazy stuff. It's all good. But here's a conductor wire sticking out. Let's deconstruct. Carbon dioxide we could use. I don't want to. I want to use hydrogen. Let's get some hydrogen out. Let's get a plumber and get out all the hydrogen here. This closest to everything. And the oxygen in here is not overpressured, unlike there, where we're gonna get the popped eardrums debuff, which we don't like. Good. This is still flooded? 300 keys still flooded? I don't believe it. Deconstruct, reconstruct. Deconstruct, reconstruct. Good. And before we go... no, not before. We're not even going there. Tell you what. I'm gonna stop the madness on the wolframite now. And how much wolframite do we have? Wolframite, 10 tons still. And then we're gonna put eggs here, but this time it's gonna be pinch rows. Critter egg, pinch row. Critter egg, pinch row, here we go. And how many? How many do we have? Let's check that out. 4. Let's do 4. It's alright. How many pokies do we have? 3. And there is more there. And they're starving. And they're hungry. Yeah, I don't know. Polluted dirt I should have. It's just not landing here all the time. I could try and grab it from everywhere by making this not sweep only. See what happens. So when they have nothing to do, they're gonna run back and forth. And that's alright then. When they have really nothing else to do, priority 3 or 1 even. Good. Pinch rows, remove. And critter egg. Pinch row. And then we're gonna ship that pinch row over as well. Good. If somebody's doing it. But always make sure if you ship over eggs, immediately ship over something after the eggs. Because if the interplanetary launcher is not completely filled up with something, it's just not gonna launch. Right, did somebody do it? Yes, we're doing it. That means we can now redo the metal ore. Wolframite. Good. And that will fill up the rail with wolframite. Fantastic. Now we're going to Chilula again. What do we have? Nothing. Building this up when we can. The robo miner is going here in the middle of it all. Robo miner. But not quite yet, is it? Utilities. Time shift plate. 1 is probably sufficient. Yes. 1 is sufficient. And then we're going to drop a liquid on top. Just a tiny tad of liquid. Doesn't need to be much. 0.1 liquid naphtha. Liquid naphtha. Wait, why be stingy on the naphtha here? We're getting 100 key of naphtha. 0.1. What is this? 7 key is this, right? 7 key of liquid naphtha. Enable drop, enable spill, enable a bottle, probably no. We don't have a well. I'm just doing this by muscle memory. But alright, when this temperature plate is built, I'm going to drop the naphtha here. And then we're going to build the rubber miner. And somehow we're going to bring hydrogen, not oxygen, in here. And that somehow is going to be by hauling point, of course. Normally, you would have to build a whole gas pipe up here. And then have a vent. And then deconstruct everything again. And it is horrible. Just plumb out the gas. And or alternatively, you could just do the where is it? Canister filler and then canister emptier. That would work. Canister filler, canister emptier. That would work. But we're doing the hauling point because it's a great mod. It's very convenient, and we have other things to do, right? So let's put this in. Gas. Breathable gas. Gas. Unbreathable gas. NMP, QRS, unbreathable gas. Hydrogen. Helium. Hydrogen. Let's put it in. As much as we get. So how much did we get? How much did we get? Right now we got 2.8 kilos only. That's terrible. Marked for emptying. Empty this out more. Low priority, not allowed by schedule. Tidying our supply. We're just gonna wait. We need to wait on the other stuff as well. So no problem. Construction errand, low priority, not allowed by schedule, not permitted. Right. Good. Then let's just wait. Interplanetary payload is gonna get dealt with as well. But that is all good. What is going on here on Beta? Digging out things. Very nice. This is unreachable. Why? Did some ladders melt? That is feasible. Let's replace them. Whoopsie, whoopsie. The liquid glass we should get out of there. Really should get out of there. But I want to deconstruct the ladders. I really don't. We could try something else. We could do more obsidian ladders here. And then build another pitcher pump. Can we build a pitcher pump from obsidian? Probably. Yes. Overheat temperature plus 15. No, this will overheat. So we cannot even build one there, can we? And when this all flows down, gonna be in trouble as well. So yeah, this was premature with the ladders. But when we come here, we can build down there something. Yes, we can build mesh tiles here. Like so. Good. And that means we can get pitcher pumps there then later and deconstruct everything. And it's not gonna drop down too far. All the gunk, all the obsidian. I don't want to lose it. Right. So 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12. Perfect. Good. We're gonna build this up. And make sure to build every other. So we never get stuck. Good. Here we go. On Automazon. Did we launch again to Vortido? Yes, yes, yes. Should be on the way. Good, we're on the way. But unfortunately, I have to cut this short for today. I have to keep it short. So what is going to be the last thing that I'm going to do for this session? Delivered Wolframite, we're doing all that stuff. Jelly Blob is sopping wet, popped eardrums, holding breath. Holding breath! Did something... Oh, we need the oxygen from the rocket. Unfortunately. Good. We did pressurize that here. And... Did we not abuse this pipe for something we did? Did we though? I don't see it. Could run these. Or we could live out the rocket. Tell you what, we're gonna live out of those. Let's flip the switch or connect them up. How are they connected up? From down there. Good, let's flip it. And run it. See where it goes. And it's relatively cold, 3 degrees. Good, is gonna run. And this oxygen is minus 30 degrees. We're gonna stop that madness. And now this pipe is emptying out. Good. It's gonna empty out into the base. As well as this pipe should, maybe. Maybe. So I never tried these out. So last thing I'm gonna do is try out the new things there. Canister filler and canister empty. Well, canister empty or not. But the canister filler I'm gonna go there. I'm gonna put there. And utilities, furniture, espresso machine now. Soda fountain from gold or aluminum? Is that new? I think aluminum is coming from the other planetoid now. Right, the water. Good. Liquid pipe. And more liquid pipe. Good. And then the water here is sufficient for all of our soda needs, I think. Good. So this pipe is going in here. Are we pumping out more? Sometimes we do. So we're gonna see if that works even. Right, and then another soda fountain here. Good. Makes sense. So I guess that is the last thing. And that is it. That's all from me for today. And all that is left for me to say is thank you guys so much for watching. And I'm going to see you next time. Have a good day and a good night.